Impulse tools, a step ahead. Prior to the introduction of impulse tool technology, the use of the impact wrench had been preferred practice. The main advantage of the impact wrench was its high-speed tightening capability, but the advantages of speed were outweighed by the wrench's lack of torque control and high levels of noise and vibration. Impulse tools, on the other hand, combine the same speed efficiency with superior torque control. The tool itself is small and therefore well suited for one-handed operation, as can be seen here in the DAF factory in Belgium. An operator is using the Yokota system wrench YED90 for tightening steering housing bolts. Another advantage is that the Yokota impulse tool has no kickback. RSI-related injuries are reduced to an absolute minimum compared to nut runner operation. By using Yokota impulse tools, health and associated financial risks are minimized. Yokota impulse tools reduce operator absenteeism. The main reason for using Yokota impulse tools is their ability to achieve the highest clamp force with the lowest relaxation. Research is underway, therefore, to determine the best possible bolt tightening conditions. In his laboratory at DAF in Eindhoven, the Netherlands, Walter van Schijndel, one of the scientists involved in this research, helps us explain what's important when bolts are tightened.
De vraag is altijd, wat is belangrijk, ademmoment of voorspankracht? Voorspankracht is voor ons het belangrijkste, want een constructie die te los zit, te laag in voorspankracht is, die zal het altijd begeven.
With bolted joints, clamp force is most important. This is a force that increases in the linear direction of the bolt and is responsible for holding the two parts that will be assembled together. It's very important that factories know what their bolts' characteristics are and with how much clamp force they tighten them.
Kijk, nu zit hij aardig tegen elkaar gedrukt en dan zie je de taille, tenminste ik hoop dat je dat kan zien, gereduceerd ja, met 20, 25% de diameter. En dan breekt hij.
The main method to reach the right amount of clamp force is by adjusting the torque according to the bolt's characteristics.
Je stelt het zodanig in dat je de minimale voorspankracht gehaald hebt en je stelt het zodanig in tevens dat je bij de meest gladde verbindingen de bout niet zal breken, niet stuk zal draaien.
We can see in this diagram where the ideal moment lays to stop tightening.
Wat je dus vooral opmerkt aan het diagram is, we gaan eerst naar 250 Nm, dan zie je het ademmoment nog toenemen en dan niet meer toenemen. En dat niet meer toenemen, dat is een gebruikelijk systeem in de montagetechnologie, om daar het systeem op te laten stoppen.
It is obvious that along the assembly lines it is a major advantage to have tools that automatically stop when the right level of torque and thus clamp force is reached.
Automatische afslag is heel belangrijk naar de productiemand toe. Door de automatische afslag ga je de maninvloed, de mensinvloed, beperken. Je geeft dus de verantwoordelijkheid van de man aan de machine. En de machine, dat is een dom apparaat in die zin, die doet gewoon wat hem opgedragen wordt.
Yokota's solution to these needs is a system impulse wrench. Because this wrench measures the torque, it's therefore able to stop at a certain set amount of torque. To help you understand, we'll show you how an impulse mechanism actually works. An air motor is connected to an impulse mechanism. This mechanism is filled with hydraulic oil, which reaches high pressure levels once every rotation. At this point, an impulse generates energy which is fed to the main shaft. This shaft then drives the socket, tightening the joint. Because the oil pressure is adjustable by way of a bypass valve, the torque can be controlled and therefore repeated joint after joint at the same level. This then is measured and documented by one of Yokota's multi-fastening controllers. Here at DAF in Westerlo, Belgium, we can see where the brake jaws are assembled. This works as follows. The operator scans the barcodes of the parts to be assembled. The controller is connected to the mainframe from which it receives the necessary data for the correct parts assembly, such as torque and quantity. The operator starts tightening and the tool stops every time the correct torque is reached. The system stops after all of the joints of the product have reached the correct torque. All results are stored in the mainframe for monitoring and traceability in the case of company liability. This innovative system guarantees joints of the highest quality. Its efficiency increases productivity in all production lines. A reason for choosing Yokota lies in our determination to give the best possible service and technical assistance, minimizing technical problems and assuring as little suffering as possible in production speed.
Yokota is een leverancier van goed betrouwbaar gereedschap met een technische begeleiding die maximaal te noemen is. Je hoeft maar te piepen en er komt iemand voorbij. Dat is heel belangrijk in deze, en zeker in de hogere technische sferen, waar een aantal machines ingezet zijn, dat op het moment dat je belt, dat er een vertegenwoordiger komt of een technisch specialist die het probleem kan oplossen als er problemen mochten zijn of als er programmawijzigingen moeten zijn.
Yokota commits itself to the ongoing development of currently applied technology and techniques, and to monitoring bottom-up production procedures in order to enhance efficiency, speed and safety in the best possible way. Impulse Tools, a step ahead.